Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Alex and I hope all is well with you. Much talk today about the South Park show, released yesterday, that features Meghan and Harry, and of course the UK tabloids and royal reporters are frothing at the mouth in excitement over it, probably because Meghan is labelled as a bitch in it. It's nothing new after the Jeremy Clarkson article. South Park is a mainstream media adult cartoon show that has been around a long time. It is far past its sell-by date. Its viewing figures are dwindling, so for them to stay relevant, it seems they have covered Meghan and Harry, who are actually now relevant. Royal reporters such as Richard Palmer are making out that this hints at them losing popularity in the USA. He says, "So the makers of South Park have lampooned Harry and Meghan mercilessly, much more so than the teaser hinted, a sign the Sussexes have really made it in the US or further evidence of a loss of support." Well, no, it's a sign that the mainstream media are continuing their smear campaign, stepping it up by involving shows like this. South Park is owned by Paramount Global, an American multinational mass media and entertainment conglomerate, which have made numerous pro-royal shows over the year. But to be fair, South Park pretty much lampoon everyone and everything. They did do an episode of William and Kate getting married, and I couldn't even really describe what happened in that episode, as it might be a bit too much for the listeners here. So it's not unusual for this show to take pop at anyone. It's not a big deal really, and that's the attitude one should have towards it, as it's made to offend, so by being offended, one is giving them what they want. So it's not a big deal, but of course the media will make it out to be so, which is what countless tabloids have done today, with talking of the show reflecting a downturn in Meghan and Harry's popularity. It absolutely means nothing in regards to popularity, or whether or not America like Meghan and Harry. It's ridiculous to say such a thing. The notion that a TV show such as South Park, a show that is way past its sell-by date, the notion that South Park represents or in any way can act as a measurement to what the majority of Americans think is completely delusional. Unfortunately, when it comes to the tabloids, the media and the royal reporters, they are completely and continually delusional, so they are desperate to make out Meghan and Harry are losing popularity. The reason they continue to spout these delusions is because of the fact that Harry's book Spare is a record-breaking book, because it is so popular. The reporters are spouting delusions about Meghan and Harry's falling popularity, because of the fact that Meghan and Harry's Netflix documentary was the most popular documentary of the streaming channel over the last year. It is the show and the book and their respective viewing figures and book sales which are the yardstick you use to measure their popularity, and they factually prove them to be incredibly popular. It's not measured by them being lampooned in South Park, which is long past its sell-by date, a show that is no longer relevant in pop culture and literally lampoons everyone and everything that is popular in the first place. You note that the shows lampoon people who are relevant in popular culture, so for Meghan and Harry to have a show dedicated to them only highlights how relevant they have become. George Clooney once said, "I knew I made it when South Park came after me." So I know some people will say that you shouldn't talk about this, but we shouldn't take things too seriously, as it is a show that lampoons everything and everybody, and it sets out to offend. That said, the angles that they use to do the lampooning seems to all be taken lazily from the media smear campaign. It's like all the rubbish the royal reporters put out. It will be interesting to see if other cartoon shows follow suit, because if they do, then it is very possible then that the smear campaign has been stepped up to now include these popular cartoon type shows. And unfortunately, for the deluded royal reporters and tabloids, it means the exact opposite of what they are reporting. Let me know your opinion and I'll see you in the next video.